Okay, well, I wasn't planning on making this video, but I don't know what to say. Anthony Davis is now a Dallas Maverick, and Luka Doncic is a Los Angeles Laker. What are the Mavericks doing? Again, okay, I'll make it very clear right now. I've been a Lakers fan my entire life. I appreciate what Anthony Davis has done for the Lakers. But if you can go out and get a guy like Luka Doncic, it makes all the sense in the world. You have to go out and do it. And I just don't know why Dallas is doing this trade. I really don't understand. I have no idea why the Mavericks would do this. You're trading Luka Doncic, who's 25 years old, is going to be the face of the NBA right now, but eventually, again, this is going to be the face of the league, for a 31-year-old Anthony Davis, who I am a huge fan of. I have his jersey and everything, but why? Okay, again, this is just breaking. More and more things are coming out. I'm recording this at 9:40. I'm sure you guys are going to see this very soon. If you haven't yet, folks, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. We do daily NBA predictions here on the channel with daily college basketball best bets as well. So we predict those every single morning. But again, this is breaking. Luka did not request a trade. The Mavericks did this on their own accord, getting Anthony Davis, but only one future first-round pick from the Lakers in 2029 for a future MVP. The official trade is this: Luka Doncic, they get Maxi Kepler too, who's injured right now, and Markieff Morris, who cares? The Mavs are going to get AD, Max Christie, and a Lakers first-round pick, and then Jalen Hood-Schifino is traded to the Utah Jazz. Now, if you've been watching our daily NBA predictions, I've been trying to manifest a Walker Kessler trade to the Lakers, assuming, obviously, that Anthony Davis was going to be on this team for the foreseeable future. Obviously, AD had been saying he wanted a trade, or he wanted a center to get traded to the Lakers, so obviously I thought, hey, Walker Kessler's that guy. I've been saying, give him 2 first-round picks, give him Rui Hachimura, give him Jalen Hood-Schifino, and then you can just give, and if they want more, just give him Storm and Norman Nixon stats from the Showtime Lakers. You can just give him his stats, like how, Jim Brown, when the Ravens became the Browns, and then the Ravens and the Browns came back, the Browns bought their history back. You can just have Norm Nixon's history with that. But I guess Walker Kessler's not coming along anymore because the Jazz were involved in this trade. They are going to get Jalen Hood-Schifino. I don't know why they're involved in this trade, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, this changes a lot. This changes a lot for the Lakers. And it's a confusing trade, too, because the Lakers today just beat the New York Knicks. Looked really good in that game at Madison Square Garden. Obviously, with no Anthony Davis, Davis has been injured, and he's out for another week or so. And Luka's been out since Christmas. I think he'll be back either by the end of this month or early March. But this just changes the Lakers drastically. Obviously, Anthony Davis no longer in the starting lineup. You got to assume Jackson Hayes is the starting center for now, which I absolutely hate. You have Trey Jemison, and you got Christian Koloko on the team as well. I still think they'd trade Rui Hachimura. I know Hachimura had a big night against the Knicks today, but I think you start Dorian Finney-Smith, and I think you try to trade Hachimura for a big. I don't know who's available. There's Jonas Valanciunas. Does he fix many things? No. Maybe if the Raptors are willing to give up Jakob Poeltl, I wouldn't mind. I don't want Kelly Olynyk. Again, in a perfect world, I'd love Walker Kessler on this team. But you got to assume, again, AR is going to the 2. Luka's playing the 1. Obviously, Max Christie's in Dallas now. But obviously, if you have Luka Doncic, you don't need Max Christie. You already got your bench guys in Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, and obviously Bronny James and Shake Milton as well, or more your reserves. DFS coming off the bench. Vando's back. The trade makes sense for the Lakers. Again, you do have the problem, what do they do at center? They'll figure it out. If you get a guy like Luka Doncic, guys, this is not just a one-year thing. This is not, we're trying to win for LeBron right now. It is, but at the same time, it's also, okay, this is what's setting up the Lakers in the future. Luka Doncic is going to be the face of this basketball team for the next 10 years, hopefully until he retires. Luka Doncic now, guys, is going to go down as an all-time Lakers great. This is what this is. Guys, the guy's 25 years old. He's only 25. 80's 31. It makes no sense for the Dallas Mavericks. And when you look at what Dallas is doing, this is a borderline playoff team this year, obviously. Again, they've been dealing with the Luka injury. Derek Lively's a guy who's out for the foreseeable future as well, if I'm not mistaken, right? I believe, Lively's out for 4 weeks. Luka will return before the All-Star break. So Luka's actually nearing a return very soon. But you look at what the Mavs have now. I mean, how does this make sense? You have Kyrie, who's still good right now, but Irving's aging. Obviously, Klay Thompson aging as well, who's not a franchise piece of this team. Lively's still fairly young, obviously, but you add AD to this team. AD's 31. Kyrie's what, off the top of my head, 33? Kyrie Irving is 32, about to turn 33. It makes zero sense. You get Max Christie, which I guess he'll start over Dinwiddie, but like, I don't get it. Why would Dallas do this? Luka did not want out. I guess for the Lakers, the reason why they traded Davis is because AD wanted a center, and I guess Pelinka wasn't having it. I mean, I'm serious. This is some Jerry Buss Showtime Lakers 1980s type stuff going down right here. I mean, it is. This is insane wizardry by the Lakers right now. I don't understand how they pulled this one off. I don't think they're done because they obviously need a center. I'm going to be honest, Jackson Hayes is not going to be the championship center on this team. I'm still hoping they can get a guy like Walker Kessler, and I think Rui Hachimura has to be next. I think. But I don't know at this point. I mean, it's just maybe they trade. I don't think they should trade AR. I know AR is going to have, now a very, limited role now. Obviously, he's still going to be a starter, but obviously Luka is going to do everything that AR does right now and obviously better. But I'm in shock about this trade, man. It was so unexpected. The Lakers have now won, 6 out their last 7 games. We look at the standings right now. The Lakers are the 5th seed right now. And this is probably the best the Lakers have looked since, 21, if I'm being honest. Pre-LeBron Solomon Hill injury, obviously. The Lakers are the 5 seed. I get it. They were in the conference championship. They were in the Western Conference Championship a couple years ago. But this feels like the best regular season team we've gotten in a while out of Los Angeles. I don't think they're going to be a play-in team this season. They're 28-19. They're only 1 game back of the Denver Nuggets. I think they can very easily make that push to the 2 seed. And obviously, again, I think the OKC Thunder are the best team in the NBA right now with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who is likely going to win the Most Valuable Player award. But now you bring in this, you bring in Luka, who eliminated Shai last year in the postseason. Luka and LeBron are on the same team. When I saw the trade, I didn't think it was real. Honestly, I did not think this was a real thing. Saw Shams tweet this, not this tweet, but I saw the official trade tweet, and I thought it was bullcrap. I didn't think it was real. And obviously the other big trade today, PJ Tucker, Mo Bamba, and a future second-round pick are going to Utah for Drew Eubanks and Patty Mills. What a trade. Yeah, I thought this was fake. It's not. It is not. I just don't understand what the Mavericks are doing. You just made the finals last year. I get it. You think you're another star away, but Kyrie's 32, about to be 33. AD has a long injury past, and he's been much more active on the court recently, obviously. I mean, he's played his way out of the nickname street clothes. But why? Why are you trading the face of the league, who, again, might not be the face of the league right now, but when LeBron retires, the NBA has now found the new face of the league. There was a discussion, is it Wemby? Is it Giannis? Is it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? No, it's Luka Doncic now. It undoubtedly is. He's playing for, there are the Celtics, but he's playing for the most historic franchise in the history of the league, in the biggest market that the league has as well. So you can now say Jason Tatum, whatever. No, Luka Doncic is now going to be the new face of the NBA. And for no matter what you want to say right now, LeBron James is the face of the NBA. The Lakers pull the best ratings, and the most engagement around the league right now is around LeBron. So when LeBron retires, probably after next season, Luka Doncic is the new face of the NBA. And Luka Doncic will have his number retired in the rafters at Staples Center Crypto. And he is going to go down as one of the all-time Laker greats. And where does this put AD at a historical standpoint with Los Angeles? Don't know. I mean, does he get the number retired? I don't know. Did win a championship with the Lakers, but, played there, 4 full seasons? I mean, I'm happy for what AD did to this team, but now, again, I think, the Lakers can find a center, and I think they're much more set up for the future. Because, again, when AD is at his best, yes, he is an amazing basketball player. But when Luka's at his best, that's a guy who can carry a franchise. Can AD carry the Lakers post-LeBron? No, don't think so. I think, again, he would obviously just need a point guard, a guy, I guess, like Kyrie Irving right now, but obviously, again, the Mavs, and that's the thing with the Mavs. The Mavs have such a short window right now. I mean, what are the Mavericks' window? The next 3 seasons? The Lakers have now just expanded the window the next 10 seasons. I think, again, you look at what that franchise was post-Kobe, pre-LeBron, where they were playing non-competitive seasons, or even, again, the tail end of the Kobe years. I mean, hell, the last time Lakers made the playoffs prior to LeBron James was 2013. It was the year Kobe got hurt. That was the year that they had Nash, Dwight, and Powell, and obviously they snuck into the playoffs as a 7 seed. They beat the Utah Jazz on the final night of the year to make the postseason. Got the 7 seed, ended up losing in, I don't know if they took one off the Spurs. I think they lost in 4 to the Spurs. They might have taken 1. But again, those final Kobe years, and obviously until they got Anthony Davis and LeBron, Lakers were in the playoffs. They're making sure there is no playoff drought anymore. This Lakers team is going to be competitive for the next 10 seasons. And also, you got to realize Maxi Kepler is being added to this team as well. Kepler's hurt, if I'm not mistaken, right? Kepler just had surgery to Kleba, had surgery to repair a right foot fracture, so I don't know entirely when he's going to be back. One can assume maybe I don't know if he's out for the year. Actually, I don't know. That's an underrated piece of this trade as well, because Kleba some nights can score. Played minimal minutes this year for the Mavs, averaged, again, 3 points a game. But, there were some games where, 10 points against the Timberwolves on the 22nd. He's not really that consistent of a scorer, but that's another guy who averaged, 18 minutes a night for the Mavs, and now you add him to Los Angeles. So I think it was a really good trade for the Lakers. Just everything I look at, from this trade, I think it was a great trade for Los Angeles. Again, Luka's the guy that's going to carry this team forward. I'm just still trying to see if there's any updates. There isn't. Again, Luka did not request a trade. I'm recording this as the trade is coming out. 2018, Luka said LeBron is like his idol, and here are the new Mavs and Lakers lineups. The new Mavs and Lakers lineups could be special. What is special about this Mavs lineup? I like AD, but this team is a bottom feeder in the West? Not a bottom feeder. They are one of those lower teams in the playoffs. Again, Jackson Hayes is going to have to go from the starting lineup. We'll see again if Hachimura is starting or DFS is starting. I prefer DFS. I think they should trade Hachimura for a center. You got picks, trade Hachimura for a center and see what happens, right? But that is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. Luka Doncic is a Los Angeles Laker. Just think about that. Face of the league. He's been one of the best players in the NBA. Just took his team to the NBA Finals last season. With Kyrie, obviously, but again, this is Luka's team, and you trade him for a 31-year-old Anthony Davis, who's in his prime, but is nearing the end of it. Again, he's got a while, but obviously the prime for Luka, or the prime that's left for Doncic, is a lot longer than AD's. I am at a loss for words that this happened. I mean, it's crazy. You're getting this production out of a guy. I mean, Luka, again, this guy averaged 34 points a game last season. It is unbelievable. And Luka didn't even want out. I don't know what the Mavs are doing, but we will take it with the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron's getting 6 rings now. Yep, LeBron's getting 6. So be prepared for LeBron to be the greatest player of all time officially. He'll get 6 rings. At 40 years of age, LeBron's going to get number 5. Next year's final year, the Lakers are going to get another. They'll have 19 total, and LeBron James will get his 6th ring, tying him with Michael Jordan and making him the undisputed greatest basketball player of all time. Again, this is seriously the biggest and most monumental move in NBA history since Kevin Durant, I think, going to the Warriors in terms of shock value, even though, again, if you remember, I think on July 3rd, it was either KD was going back to OKC or was going to the Warriors. It was just, oh my goodness, Durant's actually a Warrior. He's joining the super team. This is just pure shock value, man. I can't believe it. But hey, we'll take it in Los Angeles. The Lakers continue to win. They continue to find ways to remain more than relevant. And you just put one of the best players in the world, an undoubtedly top 5 player in the world in Luka Doncic, with LeBron James. Yes, LeBron is 40. LeBron's towards the end, probably this year, and then next year, then he's done. He's still an elite player in the league. He's still a top 10 player in the league. Hey, we were calling for maybe, the Lakers get Steph Curry. This is 10 times better. It is 10 times better than Steph Curry. Luka's 5 times the player Steph is right now. And Luka's going to be on this team for the next 15 seasons. Oh my goodness. It does not get better than this. The Los Angeles Lakers are officially back. Showtime is back in Los Angeles. So, folks, thank y'all for watching our initial trade reaction here to Luka Doncic going to the Los Angeles Lakers in return for Anthony Davis. Make sure to join us tomorrow morning for our college basketball best bet, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, and our NBA predictions as well, 3 hours after that, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Folks, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to join us for those predictions tomorrow. Crazy news today in the NBA. Thank y'all for watching, and Mamba